this is so stale. We need some new jokes.
Hey, Bo, what's happening?
Hey, man, I'm writing some new material, new content, new season. Got a big responsibility.
New intro.
We should do that later. We don't have time for that.
Dance like the moves that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
And now, your well-seasoned host, Jason Suel!
Welcome to Later with Jason Suel, everyone. Entertainment television for Arkansas from the heart of Fayetteville. Hey, we're launching into Season 5 right now. Season 5! Woo! You may have noticed some interesting things, some new things behind us with our set, some very particularly fascinating art from our good friend Brandon Bullitt over there at the chef's table, but unfortunately for you, it's going to be the same old jokes.
Same old jokes, same old faces.
Same old jokes and same old faces.
The more things change, right?
Yeah. Speaking of those same old jokes, let's go to our favorite segment, Mailbag.
He's the host with the most, and when you ride a post, it's gonna wind up in the mailbag, mailbag.
Yes, Mailbag. We're finally starting to get letters, guys, emails sent to us.
We're getting at least 3 a day, maybe.
Yes, yes. They're from my mom,
And
but
my
we
aunt,
are getting
my aunt
them.
and uncle.
Thanks, Mom. So this letter, the band draws a lot of attention. I just want to say that I feel like 90% of our viewers are here for the band, but they want to know, how did we find the band?
That's a good question.
And it's an interesting, epic tale. Bo and I were actually traveling through Paris, and we saw these guys busking in Paris, Arkansas. Yeah.
Paris, Arkansas.
They were busking in Paris, Arkansas. We were looking for a TV show band, and these guys were looking to be on a TV show, so we kind of linked up.
Anything helps.
Nailed it, yes.
Avec Moise.
His French is impeccable, right? Absolutely. Hey, thanks for sending in your letters. Keep them coming. Yeah! Yes. And I do want to point out the fact that our show produced Fayetteville Public Television. We have the best people in the entertainment industry, I think, working on our show. And I just want to give them a shout out. Dan Robinson, our director, producer, Flint Woods, who is our editor, and David Embry, who does our sound. Can we give those folks a round of applause? We would not...
We would not be on television or funny or pretty or anything.
Any of the things.
No.
If it
You
weren't
should
for
see
those
us when
guys.
we're not on camera. It's horrible.
Yeah, so as we're starting our Season 5 here of Later with Jason Suel, I thought it would be really cool to bring on some former students of mine, some young people who are going to join us on the show today. So first of all, our guest interview is going to be with Mr. Coleman Clark. Can we give Coleman a round of applause joining us on the show? One person who has always launched our seasons is Chef Case DeGario, the kid
favorite.
at heart over here,
As
crowd
I like
favorite.
to say, launch you right to the bottom of everything.
Yes, the bottom of the ratings.
It's only going up from the
That's
bottom.
right, bottom of the ratings. So glad to thank you so much. And you know what? Daytime Emmy Award winning.
Yeah,
Later
I know,
with
right?
Jason Suel.
Yeah,
I know that
Daytime
seems crazy.
Take that, Harry Connick Jr.
And what about the band?
I know.
Nominated for a Grammy 3 years in a row?
Yeah.
Every
you know
time.
what?
We're gonna win eventually.
Next year you're gonna be the bride, guys. I can tell you. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for letting me come
Yeah,
on.
and
What are you
you're an
making?
award-winning
What are
chef
we doing?
Yeah,
yourself.
so I'm going to be making things that are opposing, that you would think would not go well together, but actually when they come together, quite beautiful.
Like me
Not a
and
lot
Jason.
unlike
Like milk and vinegar.
milk and
Yum.
vinegar, my second marriage. I mean, all kinds of things. So anyway, some really beautiful stuff. Strawberries, basil seeds, It's gonna blow your mind.
Yeah, I can't wait to hop in over there at the chef's table in just a little bit.
All right.
And another person I want to point out who is going to be our musical guest on the show, but she is also our TV show intern for the past 2.5 years. Kayla Calloway has been here at every episode, helping us with all kinds of things, and she's going to be joining us later in the program with her musical guest. But right now, I want to go ahead and bring her out. So Kayla, if you're back there, come on out. Yay! Can we give a round of applause for Kayla Calloway? Yes. So we want to say thanks for being here every episode, and I also want to find out a little information from you. So you're a singer-songwriter, as well as many other things. How long have you been doing singing and songwriting?
Since I was about 9 years old.
Wow, and how old are you now?
I'm 15 and a half.
15 and a half. That half is important when you're 15. And so you're gonna do a song for us later. What is the song called?
It's called Mixed Signals.
Mixed Signals with Kayla Calloway coming a little bit later in the program. Folks, we got a great show. Coleman is here, Case DeGario is here, Kayla Calloway is here. We got more happening on later.
This is Pearls of Wisdom. How do y'all? Hello everyone. Greetings. Sup? I am your hostess with the mostest, Pearl Covington. And thank you for taking a break from your humdrum, dreary lives to tune in to my life. Have you ever wondered what in the Sam Hill to do with all those special remembrances you have collected throughout the years before you die? Remembrances like Christmas cards, Arbor Day cards, and even playing cards. I have the perfect solution to organizing all your memories, scrapbooking. My scrapbook contains my favorite things. Things like my offer of compromise from the Internal Revenue Service. Oh, that unpaid parking ticket. And of course, the mugshots from my 3 ungrateful children. Now, you may be sitting there saying, how do I do it? And can I do it safely from my home? You can scrapbook safely from the comfort of your 3-bedroom ranch house or your single wide trailer. The key to successful scrapbooking is 1, get you a scrapbook. 2, find a bunch of crap and put in it. 3, glue your crap in it. Or, if you'd like, tape it. I won't call the cops. And voila! You have a scrapbook. So, until next time, be gracious, have clean hair follicles, and be kind. That is it, Danita Fenwick. I'm gonna call the cops on you. Where is my phone? Give me my phone. What did I do with my phone?
Later with Jason Suel is proudly presented by Sam's Furniture. For the largest selection of quality name brand furniture at everyday guaranteed low prices, get it at Sam's.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Later with Jason Suel. Joining me at the desk, Coleman Clark.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. So, Coleman, what's happening? You got a lot going on. For our audience that doesn't know, Coleman and I have worked together. He was a student of mine way back in the Wayback Machine.
Wayback Machine.
And now you are studying theater. You are producing shows, directing shows. So I guess...
And Jason is still here.
I know, I'm still here. You're doing your own TV show called Later with Coleman Clark.
Yeah.
I think it's worth noting that, you know, Northwest Arkansas has such a rich cultural, specifically theater-based things happening. I know you went to Fayetteville High School. You also were involved with Arts Live Theater. You did some work and some training at Trike Theater. So you kind of, you know, ran the gamut of things in Northwest Arkansas. And I'm curious, just to ask the question of how did that prepare you? How did being in this culturally and arts-rich community prepare you and help you get to where you are now?
Interestingly enough, I didn't know what was happening in the rest of the country, just being here and growing up here and doing theater here. So even during the college audition process, during my senior year of high school, I was nervous because I didn't know like what students who were studying in New York would be doing when they were interviewing and auditioning for a New York school, if they were somehow at an advantage. But I'll tell you something, I have felt very well prepared with everything here, Arts Live and Trike and Theater Squared and Fayetteville High School and all of the other experiences that I got to get while here really did fill me up in a great way and prepare me. It's really fantastic.
Well, we embrace you with open arms when you come back. I hope you'll embrace this question with open arms, because we're going to go to a segment that you didn't know about, but this is one of our favorites. It's called That Old Fad. That's right, Coleman Clark, it's time for That Old Fad. So, in this envelope, you'll see it says from Bo. This is not from me, and I haven't actually seen what's inside of this envelope, but in here...
of things long forgotten.
Bo is the curator of all things long forgotten, and he has written something that maybe you had some experience with.
Or maybe not.
Or maybe not, I don't know. The old fad he's brought up here is MySpace. Do you
remember MySpace?
Do you remember MySpace?
Remember that?
Do you remember that?
I do remember MySpace. I didn't MySpace.
You didn't participate
if
in
that's
MySpace?
the verb, but I do know I have an older brother who had a band when he was in high school. And they first started their band on MySpace, and that's how I know about MySpace.
That's actually the real story how we found the band. We found it on MySpace. Yeah.
And you know, another question, and this is new, folks. Question for season 5. Season 4, we focused on folks' spirit animals.
But that's old.
And that's old, so we don't need to ask you your spirit animal, Coleman Clark. We need to ask you what you think, top of the list. What is your superpower?
If you were to have one.
If you were to have one, what superpower would you want?
I don't know what it's called, but where I could just like pick up my body and like transport somewhere else. Not like super speed or
like
fly.
teleportation?
I just want to that's what it's called.
Yes.
I would like to teleport.
Third year of Marymount, we need to teach him what teleportation
what that
means.
word is. If we could just go by, let's call it picking up and moving somewhere else.
Yeah.
It sounds like a super thing more than a superpower to me,
I think it can be both, and we're going to accept your answer.
Power thing.
All right.
Looking at the judges over here, we're going to accept your answer. Teleportation is a superpower.
Right.
Coleman Clark, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
We didn't get to do this. We're going to cheers. Coleman Clark, everybody, and stick around. We got more coming up right here on Later.
Our flame is en fuego.
Oh, Romeo, I'm so glad we can finally be together. And with all this money.
Yes, Kim. Now we can. I sent that jerk Fletcher to a place he'll never come back from.
I'm back. Kim, Romeo, I can see it so clearly now. I'm going to do something that I should have done.
Oh, baby.
Our flame is en fuego.
Our musical guests, sponsored by Walton Arts Center and Walmart Amp, proudly presenting world-class arts and entertainment for Northwest Arkansas and beyond.
You're giving me mixed signals. And this is Kayla Calloway with Mixed Signals.
I don't wanna play these silly games. You hurt me so bad, don't you feel ashamed? Why can't we be friends like we used to? You just stomped on me and said, hey, I'm through. I am just so done with you. Gave you my heart, you ripped it into two. I'm saying no more to your silly games. Get someone else, I'm done with you today. Why did you have to hurt and use me? Made me today. Today. All I wanted was to get along, but you're the reason I'm singing this song. I am just so done with you. Gave you my heart, you ripped it into two. I'm saying no more to your silly games. Get someone else, I'm done with you today.
I'm about to carry up home. Get off my case.
Yeah, folks, welcome back. Later with Jason Suel, joined by Case DeGario.
In the flesh.
In the flesh.
It's so great to be here with you, gentlemen.
Oh, it's great to have you every time.
I can't tell you how many dreams I've had where I'm standing right here between the two of you.
Yeah.
Well,
Same.
3 of them.
Same.
That's
Yeah.
right. So we're gonna, before we get started, I'm gonna ask Bo just to
Have a job?
see what happens. We're gonna have him do this for a few minutes. This is actually heavy cream, guys, and a little
Heavy
bit
cream.
of some honey, some lavender,
lavender.
and a little powdered sugar. I
Powdered
just want you
sugar.
to shake that. Now be careful.
repeated it.
Okay, like
Okay?
shake weight style.
Shake it like that, and let's get some
like a
heavy cream
Polaroid
going.
picture.
Jason.
Yes.
So great to be here. Thank
Yeah.
you. What we're doing today are
I feel like I am a guest on your
ingredients-
show right now.
Here, give me a little right under the arm.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So fresh. Cool in the gang. So anyway, what I'm thinking today is that we are going to have ingredients that are opposing.
Right.
Not a lot unlike Century Iconoclast,
Right.
the project that Eve Smith and I are working on that you are a part
Yes,
of, where
absolutely.
we're taking a chef and we're taking an artist, having them work
Pairing them.
together, so they can juxtapose, switch positions, and we'll see what happens. So today, we are using items that you would typically think would not really go very well together,
Right.
but together they're really quite
Match
beautiful.
made in heaven. It's like that Paula Abdul song.
It is.
You know what I'm talking about?
Opposites attract.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jinx, buy me a Coke.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Or make
so this
me a drink.
Is
make
that with
me
the
a drink.
cat? Is that with the cat?
Yeah, with the
dancing?
cartoon.
Yeah, that's right. It was.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old fad.
That was an old fad. I wasn't born yet, but anyway. So what's great about this drink that we're going to start with, guys, we're using aloe.
Okay.
Ooh, I love aloe drink.
We're using some minced apple. If you
Minced
wanted
apple.
to
What kind of
use, I like a little gala apple.
Okay.
Okay. Because
I'm a
not.
Honeycrisp man, but
That's what I hear about you, but I'm a gala kind of girl, so that's why we're going with this. We want that minced up, so we want it very, very fine.
Okay.
A little bit of simple syrup as well, and then you're just going to shake that up, which is what we're doing here now.
A lot of shaking happening. I'm going to join in.
Shake it up.
going
on. Okay. So now what's going to happen, there's some viscosity to the aloe because it has little bits of aloe in it as well. And we're going to pour this right on top of this cordial glass.
Ish.
And on your shoe.
Ish, yeah.
Okay? Now, the way we're going to finish this off, actually, and if you will take that off for me whenever you have a moment, we have basil seeds. You've seen a basil seed before?
These are basil. These are what I know of as basil.
Little
seeds.
tiny hydrated black seeds, but when
Yeah.
you hydrate them, they turn into something quite extraordinary. And it looks like a little, I knew he couldn't take that off, that's why I asked him to do it.
I know, they turned into fish eggs.
That's right, they turn into little fish eggs, like little tadpole. I don't know.
I did it.
Fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna float these little guys right on top of this cordial. And you can use, if you wanted to add a spirit to this, you certainly could do that,
so
but
fun
look
looking.
at that. Isn't
kinda
that
like a chia seed, but
gorgeous?
different.
Yeah, but different.
Yeah, it is gorgeous, but different. You wouldn't think that that
Little,
would
fuzzy,
taste good.
different.
Right?
Well, wait here in just
Okay,
a second.
all right.
We're going to
Okay.
see. Let's try this. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
We call this the pond scum.
Pond scum. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my God! I can't believe y'all
That's
drank
delightful.
that. No,
I
it's
knew
actually.
you had some joke going on.
What do you think?
I think it's really tasty.
delightful.
Isn't it great?
Yeah,
Kinda light.
it's
delightful.
refreshing because it's light. Yeah.
Yeah, and it kind of
Has that little
viscosity.
slimy-
Yeah.
A little bit of something.
I
Okay,
like
so
it.
now let's go into our
I like it.
strawberry
Good
shortcake
summer's day drink.
with balsamic vinegar. There you are.
Ooh, lar.
Yeah, look
Now
at that.
here's, I'm not going to give you a spoon for this
Okay.
because the way we like to eat this, and the
I don't need
Italians eat it,
spoons.
is without a spoon. Or a utensil, so just get in there.
I
no,
never
no, no, no.
know if you're saying
No, I'm being
anything
serious.
accurate or not. Okay.
Just don't chip your tooth. Let's see what you guys think. Just
Okay.
go right in there.
Yep, going in.
Okay. All the way. Get a little bit in there.
I just hear glass breaking.
That is so dangerous. Don't do that at home, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway,
But delicious.
strawberry shortcake with balsamic
over my
vinegar,
face.
fresh basil. We have basil seeds here. The pond scum cocktail without actually any alcohol. What do you think?
Yeah.
You guys good?
This is delicious. This is a summer picnic perfection is what
All the
this
way.
is.
He put the whole thing in his mouth.
I know. He's hungry. He's been here for a while.
The strawberry shortcake too.
Yes.
It's the only way I get paid.
It is. Thanks, Case, so much.
My pleasure.
Yep. Stick around, folks. We got more coming up right here on Later.
Get off my case. Get off my stereo.
Yes, everyone, thank you for joining us on this season 5 premiere of Later with Jason
And
Suel.
what a premiere it was.
And what a premiere it was. Hey, remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms. You can find us on YouTube and watch previous episodes of the show. You can go to laterwithjasonsuel.com, drop us an email. We'd love to read it in our mailbag segment.
Or our MySpace.
That's right. Hey, Sweet Biscuit, before we get out of here, we need to make sure we thank our guests, Coleman Clark,
Instagrandpa,
Kayla Calloway,
and the one and only Case DeGario.
See you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
Let's try this.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah, cheers.